No, but
Where's my pen gone? I literally just had it.
I don't understand this. Why is it the back row keep putting their whiteboards? So funny. Like Ian keeps on doing this to Tonya. It's killing me. And then you guys keep doing this to Brian, and he keeps doing this.
I can't help it, to be honest.
Yeah, but they need to see the number. How else would they see?
No, I know, but it's just so
How
funny.
you know? You don't know anything. Shut up.
Let's say you don't know anything.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's constant. It's actually constant. I'm tired. I'm weak. I can't. I'm so weak today.
I'm weak. Hey guys, what's good? And it's the Ubunifu
Space.
So today we're going to essay. So this was requested quite a lot, and apparently it's sort of a new genre that's coming out from essay.
Wow, another one.
Yeah.
Another.
So I think it's like a sub-genre of house and kwaito.
Wow.
And it's called I'm piano.
Wow.
So where the person explained it said that the person that said this said like rather than compared to Ngom where there's a lot of like drums, this is more.
Cut the way you said that.
It was on point. It was on point.
This is more about the instruments and more sort of like chilled, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah. But before we click play, in the description below, click play on our playlists and check them out. But without any further more to do, let's get to the song. Is the sound on?
It's a genre called Amapiano.
I'm a piano.
Is that a translation? How's the piano?
Maybe. Bear in mind, this is like proper house, so like,
Okay.
it's not like it takes time. To do
Long
it.
intros, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the girls got bottles, fam.
Everyone's got a ball first.
Like, this is wavy.
It's so wavy, man. It's very ambient, man. I just feel like something like this, you have to pay attention. It's just like the sounds, like. It's layers on top of layers, bro.
It's instrumental, innit?
Makes you want to sleep. It's ambient
They're
house.
ambience.
Man was blessing him, you know. Hey, good work. Hey.
This is really what's that thing called on them?
I don't know.
But it's simple.
The thing
That's
that
it. Yeah. You can really hear it. Oh, this guy's a enjoying it.
Like, just rub the bottle. Just rub it. Come on. I didn't even know.
Loves this guy's head.
Lord. You have to wait for it.
Wow. Wow.
Mate, I have time for this drop still. I have time for this drop. That was nice.
What?
Yo, this is a banger.
So many instruments. Oh my god.
The lifestyle for real, man.
It's like what you'd play like the end of a night.
That was really good.
Nice, man. That was nice.
Right, go.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Really do. This guy's doing fucking art attack.
Okay, he's going.
Okay. So I'm giving it an 8.5. I think like this genre that you've obviously introduced us all to is like makes you appreciate the instruments being used, and like even though it's like I think it's very chilled, but you can still have a vibe to it. Like you can still sort of like whether it be a two-step or whatever, you're still doing something to it, and it's like even that sort of like when the beat died off in the middle and then it just came back again sort of thing. Like I genuinely thought it was about to end. I thought like this was ending sort of thing. I didn't even expect that. But obviously you can still tell that it's still in like its early day. Like this is like proper underground type of thing, if that makes sense. Like that's, I don't even think this is official. This is like a club. And they just recorded it, if that makes sense. So, but I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoy like how it's played out, and I think obviously it's different to the other types we've reacted to. So yeah, I really look forward to hearing more. But yeah, for JazziDisciples, 8.5 for me.
I'm going to give it an 8.5 as well. I love the fact that this channel exposed you to new music, things that you would never probably ever hear before. Like I would never expect myself to be exposed to this genre of music. Something that is it's just so, it's nice that something is so underground and it's so like untouched and it's not really discovered by such a mainstream, you know, Western audience. So it's really nice the fact that we get the chance to really listen to this kind of music before it's kind of gotten much bigger. Because I know we jumped onto, thank you, I know we jumped onto that quite later on when obviously a lot of the songs were quite bay and it's quite popular. But with this, it's just nice to know that we have that opportunity, because this song is great. Like I can't explain it. It's just so much instruments. There's so much going on within one song, and it's like you don't need lyrics. You do not need lyrics for stuff like this. You can literally just listen to instruments and a beat, and you're good to go. And I think that's the joys of like house music and all these kind of different types of no instrumental, lyrical songs. Yeah, like you can literally just listen to a 2-minute intro. And you will still be waiting for a drop, but then when that drop comes, it's like the best thing ever, which is, it's really great. So 8.5.
I gave this an 8.5. Yeah, I agree with what Shay's saying, what Brian said. I think also just like for me, I think this type of sound is something I enjoy so much. It's not one of those type of this is not the type of sound that just passes by your ears. You really have to take in everything that comes into it, like just listening to each layer of sounds that come in bit after bit, and it's just adding another touch after another touch. And it just makes it so good, so vibey. Like, it just puts you in a different headspace when you listen to this. And yeah, I'm really excited to be exposed to this also. I'd definitely love to react to more. But just overall, for it to be an 8.5, like, yeah, this was just the perfect type of sound for me, really. So yeah.
I've also given it an 8.5. I think South Africa just keeps bringing it. It's just kind of hard to fault. It's a very, very particular sound. And I just really think it's vibesy. I think it's great. I think you can dance to it. You could be like on the way to work. You can listen to it in any kind of context, which is really nice. And I'm just curious to know where specifically in South Africa this music's coming from. That'll be Oh, really?
So they said that the sound is sort of, I mean, you can correct me, but I was told it was Pretoria.
Okay.
So that's like, it's like another town city next to Johannesburg. So like, yeah, Pretoria is where this is sort of sound. So like Durban was Rom, and this is Pretoria.
Wow.
Or Pretoria.
Yeah, and just as Sade said, music without lyrics. And just house music in general, I feel like it's kind of branded as like a Western thing or something that's like, I don't know, EDM and just kind of like festival and kind of just over there. But like it can be this as well. And this is for me way more interesting and nuanced and something I enjoy.
I gave this a 9. Yeah, I feel like South Africa make these sort of ambient sounds very well. Like, I really like how instruments are introduced one by one. And it's just like a very nice sort of calm tune. And I think in terms of the music videos, I think that captured the whole vibe very, very well. Because I think this is the sort of song that makes you feel good. And also, like, I think festivals is the sort of kind of venue this sort of sound would do the best at. So I think, yeah, for me, it's a very nice song, very chilled and a strong 9 for me.
Felt very timeless.
Yeah. But it also, sorry, I forgot to say this, it really reminds me of like garage times, like before in the UK anyway, where the sounds were just a bit softer and it wasn't necessarily, it was about the two-step. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't about going hard necessarily, but it was just a vibe.
Like, do what you want.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, Tanya.
Oh shit. Yeah, so I am giving it a 7.5. So I believe this genre is really, really cool. It's really, really dope. I don't know, how long has it been about for?
I don't know specifically, but I think maybe a couple of years, 1 or 2 years or so, maybe 3. It's hard to say because stuff like Rome had been around from like 2010 or 2011. So it's been around for a long time before Zivigo. So like, yeah, it could have been around for longer, but the last maybe 2 years or so, I think someone said it's definitely growing prominence.
Okay. Because for me, I feel like it's at its infancy at this moment, and that's why it's so raw and it's so kind of pungent. Because
I want him to spell all these
How
words.
many marks do you want for this one, please?
Spell.
Took his dictionary and just read it before he came here.
Pungent.
Man was in bed reading the dictionary. What
sorry.
word would I use?
What is that?
Incorrectly.
Everyone was
today?
actually listening until
I
you
just
said
said
thought,
pungent.
what's this?
yeah, it's a really strong.
that. But you're cheddar cheese. Yeah? Is that what you're trying to go for?
Relax, man.
It's not nice, isn't it?
No, but for real, like I feel like it's a strong sound and it has a really strong identity to it, and it's really, really like impactful. Like you feel it, and there's not a lot to it, but it's got its identity. And so when I say it's at its infancy, I feel like there's so much more of it to come. Like I feel like there's space for the sound itself to grow, and that's really, really exciting. But I want to keep an eye out for like what's gonna come from the sound. So 7.5 for now, but I'm excited to see what else is gonna come forward. So yeah,
It's called House of Piano, right? That's the name of the genre, or is it?
Piano.
piano. Yeah,
But does House of Piano mean that, or?
I don't know.
It might be a name of label. I don't know.
Could be
but it could
ambient
anything.
piano.
Could be.
the genre
could
called
be, innit?
piano, yeah?
It could be.
What's
piano.
Okay.
You can.
I won't say anything.
What's the overall?
So
8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
I gave it a 9. So yeah,
8.5.
probably
8.5. Cool. So we're gonna give Jazzy Disciples Long Lasting an 8.5. So thank you for letting us know to react to it. Again, keep dropping down songs that you want us to check out or new genres or whatever it may be. Check out our playlist. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, though, guys.
Peace.
Peace.